Hello, my name is Paul Van Balen. I'm the designated broker for the SunWorld Group. We're a property management firm located here in Southwest Washington. Today I'm going to talk to you about evictions. The one thing about an eviction is it's very frustrating for a landlord to have a tenant in a property and the tenant's not paying rent and they're not moving out. You must, and I repeat, you must follow the proper guidelines to legally execute an eviction. First, you must serve a 3-day notice. You must be careful on how you serve this 3-day notice, whether or not it's personal service, substitution of service, meaning that you're giving it to another occupant or a child, and you got to make sure the child is the proper age in the state of Washington. The other thing you may have to do is alternate service, which would be post and mail. So you'd have to post the 3-day notice on the property and then put a copy in the U.S. mail. First class mail is the only requirement. Now you're going to have to wait the time. There'll be a requirement of 3 days to pay or vacate, but the day you post the notice on the door does not count, and the day it ends must be on a business day so they can pay the rent. If the tenant does not pay, has not vacated the property, the only thing that you're going to be able to do now is file an eviction. Once you file the eviction, it's going to be another waiting game. The tenant will have a certain amount of time to respond to the eviction lawsuit. If they don't answer the eviction lawsuit, then it's going to be a default judgment that you can get. Also, if the tenant is not able to be served or not alternate service methods, you will be required to go back to the courts and get an alternate service method, which is generally posting the eviction summons on the property. Now, if the tenant didn't answer and you got the default judgment, now you're going to have to wait for the sheriff's move-out date. If they did answer and deposit money in the court registry, you now will have that court date that you'll have to go to court. And if you are successful in getting the eviction that day, you will then have to wait until the sheriff gives you what's called writ of restitution. The judge will order the writ of restitution, but it's going to take so many days before the sheriff delivers it. The tenant has so many days to vacate the property. Now, if the eviction is contested, such as monies may be owed to the tenant, or if there was an inoperable item in the home, it may be carried over to another date where you'll have to have a trial with the judge and the tenant. So that could delay your eviction even further. Now, once you get the eviction writ of possession, you have to be patient and wait for the time to expire and the sheriff to meet you at the property. Once the sheriff meets you at the property and it's confirmed that the unit is empty, the tenant is gone, now you can change your locks and you got the property back. If the tenant is not there and has items, personal possessions and whatnot in the property, you're going to have to figure out what to do to store these items. And then if they just left pictures and whatnot, you are responsible to keep those in a safe place. So the eviction process can be lengthy. It generally is about 30 days, but I cannot stress enough that you must be patient during the process to have a successful eviction. For information on this topic or any other information you need concerning property management, please call us today. Thank you.